It's in the game. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. All that and more coming up next.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
Ever since Derek Carr came into the league, Mike, he's been historically a very passionate and productive NFL quarterback. He has the arm that can make every throw, but sometimes it's that arm that gets him into trouble. So he's got to find a little balance, a happy medium between aggressiveness and recklessness. Because when he's playing well, they have as good a shot to win games as anybody.
And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a first down at the 44-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Now, here's 1st and 10. Kill. On the give, this is Kamara. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do.
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
Go! A first down throw for Nix. There's a screen from McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
1st and 10.
Set up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Hurry, hurry.
3rd down and 9.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Ready.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Go. Set go.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. The Saints offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
What's up?
On the handoff, it's Kamara. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is a big... The Saints, 39 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Second down, Carr. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Saints out on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Carr from the gun on third down. And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Saints move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over for their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That'll be caused by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Go.
Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Carr working out of the gun. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Saints will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down.
Cup 19. Ready. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
To throw is Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Hut.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Got it. Ready? Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Bronco. Ready?
Now Nick's going to look to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Okay, break.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
70 Timberwolf. Check go.
Here's Nix to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. And now the decision has been made. The challenge flag is out. They want a review of the previous play.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game.
Come on, set. Viking 18. '70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Get up.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
On the set.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Throwing, Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Broncos.
Ready up. Set. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Back to the air one more time. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
On the ready. Set up. Dragon 60. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosion.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Down! Who's right, Chief? Push it up!
From the shotgun, it's caught. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in
That's
late.
interference.
He
Defense.
might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
180! 180, we're good, we're good! What's up?
Carr now. First down throw there is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Okay, down! Yes, up!
Now a second down throw from Carr. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. The Saints will punt this one away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go! 19 tight, 19 tight. Check.
Back to throw is Nix. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lion. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Right back to Williams. They connect again. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
2nd down. Nix. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
3rd and long.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Go.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
18 Rattler, 79 Bronco. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. To the goal line and in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos draw closer here. It's 21-14. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Saints offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Now.
It's a give now to Kamara. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Right now.
On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run here with Kamara. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
180. 180. We're good. We're good. Where's the hook?
Now Kamara. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of shore tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Monday, down!
On the ground, it's Kamara. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the... Second down and 8.
Now.
Here's Kamara. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
What now?
Carr working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Grupe back out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Now he takes off.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
To throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Check go.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start really in field goal territory already. For more. Offense got it 1st and 10.
Now.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him, they hold them to no gain.
Now!
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run with Miller. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll give this to Kamara, running right. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Set. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
Here's Nix to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It is 2nd and a yard.
Set up. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock.
I like the play call there. 2nd, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing development. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Nick's now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Nick's gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The visitors' offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow.
That's it.
Now a give running left with Kamara. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face second down and 7.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. We're good. White Monday.
A run here with Miller. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Once again, it's Miller. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Down.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Down.
They'll go again here with Kamara. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This a 42-yard attempt. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
Here we go, set. 19 Lion. Check go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Throwing, Nix. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut, hut.
Here we go. One final play. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the two teams who met in Super Bowl 22. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders, and it's all up next.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and for both of these teams that we're going to see, Charles, the future is kind of right now. You know, this is something you only see a handful of times in an NFL season where you've got a rookie quarterback versus a rookie quarterback.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the era we're in now, because our dads, they didn't see rookie quarterbacks go against each other. In fact, it could be 2-3 years before they even saw the playing field. Nowadays, you get drafted, they expect you to play earlier, and these guys as competitors, they'll take their lumps early, but they'd rather be on the field.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Commanders Field. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. This guy, he is hard to corral.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense, because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Daniels. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. There's a nice move, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Now Daniels. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing it.
Oh, he sheds himself free. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. 57 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Nothing fancy there, a little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
To throw. Here's Nix. This one swung out to Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now they go screen. It's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Mustang 19.
Throwing Nix. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
3rd and 4. Now it's Nix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The offense has to love that, because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Nix to the air.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Williams.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Shut up! Go!
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Hut, hut.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ready.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Let go.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard. To throw is Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18, 7 Pirates, go!
Here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free. Down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On fourth down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Well, another drive coming up for this Washington offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
86 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Robinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Here's Daniels.
This will be caught by Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
To throw is Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. De'Ami Brown.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
18, right here. 65 jack.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
This one complete. It's Devon Vele.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Ready? Here we go, set.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Nix. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lion. Check go.
Looking to throw. Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun. Nix. He finds his man. Complete. It's McLaughlin. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Come 19. Come 19. Hey.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bo Nix. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To the air goes Daniels. And the Broncos get there and take him down. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80. No, no.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game, that punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself.
Shut up.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
Touchdown, Washington!
31 yards for Brian Robinson Jr. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. following the touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hut, hut.
Operating from the gun. Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch at a 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
He finds his man, complete. It's McLaughlin. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims. 42 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Set to go again. Here's Brian Robinson in the Commander offense. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Ready?
On the counter, this is Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Brown goes in motion left. Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
Here we go.
But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Robinson with another carry. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39.
On the jump.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Deputy.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Cougar 19. Back. Check go.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll go down at the 28. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Commanders Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4.
Let's go.
In motion left comes Brown.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Robinson on a give right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Broncos offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Go.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 38. 176 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards.
Ready.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge does not sway the official's decision. The spot of the football going to remain right where it is. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Nix. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
A give left side to Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Ready? Check out.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw they were getting a difference-making score right there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Set.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll run again here with Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Let's go. Go.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders have taken a 4th quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So the Broncos now down by 4, a little over a minute and a half remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. They run. It's Williams. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Trap 60. Here we go. Mustang
19. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. They'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Back to the air with Nix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Panther 11, go! 19 Lions.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 2nd down.
Warriors 70. 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
Here's Nix once more. And that is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Nix to the air. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Washington, thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.